Hello everyone, welcome to you all. Continuing with Aviary Attorney, we're gonna actually get to the court proceedings for once. Get to see how this game is actually played. So far we haven't really done anything, so nice to get to the actual meat and potatoes of this damn thing. Alright, so here we are inside the marble portico of the Palais de Justice, waiting the opening of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. ... Are you nervous, Falcone? Nope. I'm not nervous. It's Phoenix Wright. It's the first case. Why would I be nervous? It's gonna be easy as fucking pie. Pie. Look at my feathers. Look at my feathers. Sorry, trying to get my French on. Haha. Yay. Well, Sparrowson is kind of like the comedy relief, but he's more like the annoying portion of that comedy relief, not really the comedy portion of it. Because every time he talks, he's always like, "Oh, you suck, fucking. You're the one that gave me this job. You're the one that forced me to do it. You blackmailed me into doing it, you fucking asshole. And here you are already shitting on my shoes." No, Miss Kitty, I don't need you to do anything. All you have to do is just look cute, give him the big old cat eyes, just do your thing. Do your thing, lady. You're the cat in this case. Cats always win. It's a very, speciesist outlook, but it's just the way it is. Yes. I'm not even reading this. They're just saying good luck. Yes. Hello. Good luck. Yes, we're ready. Go. God, how many times do we gotta be like, hi, hello? Ooh, look at this guy. Ooh. I like his hat. That is a fancy hat. What kind of hat is that? Is that a judge hat? Did they have hats like this back then? Judge Maxine. Alright, everyone settle down. Is everyone here? JJ Falcon present. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Rupert Rabbington. Great. Alliteration Rabbit. Glad you're here, Mr. Rabbit. Why are you holding your hat? Put it down, man. You're in a court. The music just seems so loud to me, but I've checked it out and it's fine. Oh gosh, where are my notes? Ha! I knew it! It's some asshole rabbit! What did you know, you dumb little bird? Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. Oh, wonderful. Good to know I have the advantage then. Oh, was he smart? No. I can only assume he bumbled through the final exams on luck of his 2 rabbit feet. Unless he improved considerably, he might already have his trial in the bag. Well, thanks! Thanks for the easy loft ball there. That's good to know, but say, Sparrowson, if Rupert scored second lowest marks in class, then who scored the lowest? I choose the Xer. Thus incriminating you immediately. Ah, here it is. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. All are the jury all present? Oh, they have a jury, do they? That's interesting. Wasn't this before juries? Hey Falcon, I thought you were only 6 members of the jury for cases like this. Why do I count 8? Oh, those 2 birds with the funny hats are ashios, or however you say that. Associate judges. Which one? This one? This one? No, these 2. The falcons. Look at all these strange birds in charge. So the avians rule Paris? Is that what's going on here? Because I don't see any, like, foxes or anything. Everything seems to be in order, so let's begin. The court is now in session for the trial of Demi Caroline de Miao. Prosecution, please call your first witness. Alright, let's get this game going. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long case. I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Volierti. Is he Italian? What we got? What in the hell is that? Is that like a parrot? As you will, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He's a freaking pirate, man. This isn't an officer, he's a pirate. Monsieur, no, Inspector, please state your name and occupation for the record. My name is Inspector Juste Voltieri. I am a servant of the law, scourge of the gutter rats that plague the city. I have enforced the law for over 20 years, and I shall continue until I bring the infamous Varandian killer to justice. That's supposed to be like Jack the Ripper. My path begins 18 years. Oh my god. Let's stick to the questions, Inspector. Of course, Your Honor. Oh great, I was hoping we could have one of those bumbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with lawful goody two-shoes. I bet this guy would turn in his own mother if he saw her littering. So, Inspector, is it true that you are the lead investigator on this case? That is correct. I was also among the first to arrive at the scene of the crime. And perhaps you can walk us through what you witnessed upon your arrival. Absolutely. Just after 7:30, we were alerted and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Roguel. At the scene of the crime, we found Dame Caroline de Miao. She was standing over the corpse of Monsieur Greenouille with his blood all over her paws. But that wasn't his blood, it was the steak blood. The steak blood! Well, that sounds like an open and shut case in my humble opinion. Yeah, just close it. Yeah, that's it, we're done. Case closed. Well, nobody told them that you broke into someone's house and took a picture. Yes, cross-examine him. I'm sure good things will happen. Yes, I know this, but I need you to remind me because I'm an idiot. Alright, cross-examination. That was simple. No flashy effects or anything. Select a key phrase that you find suspicious and Phil Coney will press the witness for information. Ask the right questions to bring the truth to right. Avoid pressing for pointless details. The judge and jury don't like having their time wasted. Well, excuse me. Welcome to the court of law, people, where this is exactly the whole point of justice, is having your time wasted. Select the statement to question. Of course, I'm going to select this one. Inspector, you say Dame Caroline had blood on her paws. Correct. Like a guilt to a convict. Whose blood was it? Well, we live in a time period where they're not gonna have the technology in order to know what the fuck that means, so how much blood was there? How much blood was on the lady paws, Inspector? Enough for it to be clear that she had dirty hands on the victim's body. We noticed blood under the sides around her fingertips and even lower around her mouth. What are you trying to say? Her mouth? Inspector seems pretty definite. Yeah, I do. Yes. Whose blood was it? I mean, that's such a loaded question. Yeah, it was... Yeah, how can you be so sure? I object, this line of questioning is absurd. How about eating... a cat eating someone seems more absurd. The blood on the dame could only belong to one person. This is such a Phoenix Wright line of logic. This would... Can you imagine this in an actual court? Do you have any citizen belong to other... I do. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than suspicion. I have evidence that blood on had nothing to do with the murder. Oh, rabbit. Shut the hell up. If the blood on the... Oh, where did it come from? Thanks for setting me up there, partner. Came from the steak, bitch. On the evening of the murder of Dame Caroline. Do we get like a Phoenix Wright type of song? Oh boy. Where's my Phoenix Wright song? This is silence. Wow, come on. You gotta have like an upbeat, like let's have like, I don't know, like the boop 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 boop. That's something. I suppose steak may have been on the menu. Then, Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that blood on the lady's paw did not belong to the victim, but to steak? Well... See how good that would be with music? I mean, come on. ... It is a possibility. No, where's the music? Come on. Intriguing, yes. I gained some fable. There's no music during this scene, are you serious? This is so boring. It's impossible that you raised an innocent simply from being a messy eater. Now hold on just a minute, you're overlooking a quite crucial. Bourgeoisie kitten. She was no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and... oh. Wow, that is the worst line of thinking, to be quite honest with you. Yes, of course she would have, wouldn't she? Falcone, come on! You know better! I know Phoenix Wright did that shit too, but it's so dumb when the characters are like, oh, I never considered that. It's like, yes, you did! We know exactly who did it. But does it happen? Oh, wait, he does know. Oh, good. I thought he was playing ignorant there. Something that forced Dame to eat with her paws. There was no silverware. Dame Caroline was forced to eat steak with her paws because... dun 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 dun. There is no music here. I'm so sad. What is the point of playing this if there's no music? Isn't that the whole point? That's what gets you into the scene? Because you're just like, yeah, I'm kicking some ass. We weren't aware of anything missing. As it happens, Baron Ruger approached us about this very subject last night. Oh no, that's totally not okay in a courtroom. Innocent, perhaps. What a twist. What a twist. Are we just gonna win this case right away? Because this is hilarious. Bloody steak, misplaced silverware. Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts? Lax? My investigation? Judge, I assure you, I am most thorough. It is amazing that the Parisian police managed to solve any crimes at all. Oh, shit. Fucking burn. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting of your next case. This guy's gonna want revenge now. He's totally pissed. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Yeah, that's another thing with the system. The defense never calls in any witnesses. Monsieur Rabutu Rabuna. Now, this guy's gonna probably throw us under the bus because we totally broke into his house. Please approach us and recite the oath. Oh, God, we have Alfred Hitchcock back. How's it go? I sort of speak blah blah blah. Yeah. It's a little cliche to be perfectly honest. Could the witness please introduce himself to the court? This guy's so jumpy. As if anybody in this courtroom does not immediately recognize me. I'm the great Monsieur Roberto Rubino, cutting-edge photographer and visionary. I don't just take people's pictures, I capture the very essence. Je suis l'artiste. Tu es un pepe. Not sure what that means. If I use my Spanish, it's something. You are art or something. Don't worry about the voices in the background, just people screaming as usual. You may have seen my works in the hip magazine, La Branche, or C'est Choulette. I can send you tweets if you like. Oh my god. Tweets? It hurts. Oh, please don't ruin the joke by further compounding it with stupidness. Bird-to-bird communication. Come on, Falcon. It's the 19th century. Get with the times already. Yes, please. Can I do something? Very well. I was hired by Baron Rogan to capture the evening events. I arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed my camera and captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I billed Baron Rogo and left, like a true artist. And with regards to the photograph itself, what did you photograph? I thought you might ask. I brought a copy so you could all see for yourselves. But I stole it. Wait, I thought I stole it. Wait, there's clock on the hand. There's hands on the clock now. I wasn't there before. And the lion who hosted the event. Actually, was he there? No, he wasn't there. This is a doctored photo. What the hell happened? On the left we see Pure, yeah, and finally we see the housemaid. Yeah, this is a doctored photo. Uh-huh. Just a minute. This proves nothing. So the defendant and the victim were not photographed with others. That doesn't mean they were in the garden. Okay. Behind the photograph is a wall. Yeah, okay. Now, if I present my evidence, is that gonna, like, are they gonna go, how the hell did you get that? I always hate these sentences where it's just like, I've won! Yeah, right? I see it too. All her photographs shows Count Duhaunt, Dame Cataline, and the Giraffe Lady. But Monsieur Rabuna shows where Dame should be standing. If we assume that only one photograph was taken, then this demonstrates that one of the photographs must have been edited in some way. But how do you prove that? We don't have Photoshop. Bam! Inconsistency! This whole courtroom is case closed. I can't do that because the way we did it was illegal. Because, yeah, that's what I thought. If I were to present it, would ask how we acquired it, and the whole trial would derail. See? Okay, Falcone, you're not dumb. I like you, Falcone. You're good. I could lose my legal license and we'd be arrested for theft. Oh, well, we don't want any of that. No, we don't. I should tread lightly. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness, of course. Gonna light your ass on fire, rabbit. Alright, so what do we want to question then? I arrived at 7 p.m. I set up my camera. Photograph. Then I build. Baron Rogrel and left. Now, I don't know how truth it was when they said don't waste the people's time. In Phoenix, right, you could waste people's time as much as possible. It didn't matter as long as you did the right thing. I don't know if there's a life system in this game. Okay. Let's do camera. I'd like to ask about the camera itself. Go on. How does it work? A patented trade secret. Interesting. You point at something and it clicks and whirls and out shoots a photo? It's quite crass explanation. It's true that I point and click the camera, but that only creates a negative, a prototype of sorts. I then have to develop the photograph, and that takes time. How much time exactly? Around 4 days. This photograph is off the press, if you will. I suppose that does explain why the Baron hasn't received his photograph yet. Yeah, sure. Can a camera ever make mistakes? Now there's a question only a technophobe could ask. Nothing more, nothing less. So if there was an inconsistency between a photograph and reality, what would that imply? An odd question. I don't think such a thing would ever be possible before we were to see such a thing. I'm just asking questions. I'm not over the phone with the camera, so just oh boy, it just cut off the words. It's terrible. No. Maybe we'll come back to that later, but not right now. Let's ask about the time. You said you arrived at 7 o'clock. Give or take a couple minutes, yes. How did you know? How did you know that you arrived at 7? Well, the clock at my house read 6:45 when I left. And the walk to Chateau was around 15 minutes. I don't think we follow this timekeeper, but I am a professional. I always stick to an appointment. Yes. How long did it take to set up? How long did it take to set up your camera? 25 minutes to find a shooting location. So you arrived at 7. And the photograph took place around 7:30. And you spent 25 minutes setting up. At least 5 minutes unaccounted for. No, I don't think he did. I'm just trying to piece together the evening's events. I spent a little time talking to Baron Rugo when I arrived. That's probably where the rest of the time went. Alright, let's talk about the photograph now. Let's take a look at this photograph. Can we get the Baron in here and ask if he... I see a mistake in this photograph. Just to clarify, photographs are directly, really, are they not? This is most curious because I see a mistake. A mistake? Impossible. I just told you, monsieur. The camera is amazing and good and la la la. Click on an area of the photo that you believe contains a mistake. I mean, other than this guy shouldn't be here. The clock? I see. Okay, that makes things a lot easier. I mean, these two should be able to say that this guy wasn't here at this time. I don't know why we're even wasting our time here. I feel like the clock is wrong. The clock in this photograph. There's something not right about it. What isn't that gonna be? Don't give me that cocky tone. I bet there's something wrong with the clock in that picture. Yes, that would be a good one. Which is most curious because the clock in the lounge has no hands. Oh my goodness, I didn't go to the crime scene and I didn't do my job. Clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item for free to ask Baron Ruger or his housemaid if you have doubts. Monsieur Robino, how do you explain this discrepancy? I don't know. There must have been some sort of mistake. My camera is flawless. There's no mistake, monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world. Maybe there was an error in the printing process. An error precisely where the clock hand should be. Please, monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. You, monsieur Rubino, edited this photograph. Please, some music, something. Like, get some freaking Mozart in here. Come on. I edited it? I'm no expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put the hands on the clock. It would have been a simple task, considering that the clock face was bare. One could even speculate that you specifically chose to include the handless clock in the photograph, just to simplify the editing process. Well, you're stuttering, so that's a guilty verdict. Why would he? Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken precisely at 7:30, it clears all the photograph subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Robino created a perfect alibi. Got anything to say, man? Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Nope. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. Continuing on, we're pressing Rubino here. Oh, look, he's guilty. What a twist. You're confessing to the murder? What? No. I have no idea who killed the frog. I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs. I was ordered to make changes to the printed photo. Yes, that included added hands to the clock. You were ordered by whom? I dare not say. Sure, Rabun, I strongly advise you to answer the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear, after all. With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names. His claws! Did you hear that, Falcon? That's most unfortunate. Sure, Rabino, we cannot and should not allow torture names out of you. We do not live under the... Is that, Napoleon? And since you have admitted to falsifying it, then we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course. I can't protest. That's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day. Well, cool. We broke into his house. So is the different system, like, as long as you do it correctly, the jury's gonna vote for you? It totally matters, though. Don't be dense, Monsieur Remington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it can't be considered reliable evidence. Because we accept that one part of the picture was edited, and then we must accept the possibility that other parts were as well. It's possible that Dan Caroline was painted out. Even worse, it's possible that another person was painted in. We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for. So what are you trying to say, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer? Was it Senor Porter, perhaps? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for Senor Porter to implicate his own daughter. Oh yes, the honest and beloved Baron. Because that would be the most outraged. The Baron is the pillar of our community. You would never do such a thing. You would never do such a thing. Sure, Remington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However. Oh, here he is. Hello, sir. So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence. Incompetence? Indeed, let's persist with this questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm just sitting here. I'm not even, doing anything. Let it go. I trust the defense has no objections. No, sure. Come into my trap, Mr. Lion. Fantastic. Oh, but before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me what I witnessed over the course of the evening. This is terrible. Dan Kelly followed behind him moments later. You know, we just proved that there's something wrong with this, right? Just get anybody else in and they'll tell you otherwise. Our photographer left, my housemaid left to go Grenouille. That would be when I heard her cry for help. Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from there. I would like to cross-examine him. Do you doubt my integrity, Garçon? Of course. Of course, sir. Very well. Hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron, am an honest man. Well, obviously he's the killer. It's kind of bad the way he's let this go. Alright, let's ask about the dinner, shall we? The dinner went magnificently. I would like to ask about the dinner that you were served this evening. Very well, ask away. Regarding that, the red herring, regarding the stolen cutlery. The red herring's a red herring, so that's a rule stolen from part of the bank. Indeed, I'm aware of whom the culprit is, but I decided not to press charges. It's curious then that you decided to serve steak. Isn't that what one considered as a finger food, after all? With the red herring, all food can be finger food. There's nothing curious about it. Dame Caroline are vocal lovers of rare steak. I was merely suiting their needs. Besides, what a choice the Baron have. Serve vegetable broth? Don't be quiet, prosecutor. You sound ridiculous. Man, you can tell the prosecution's been bought. Jesus. Do you have another question about dinner? I'm not going around the red herring because that doesn't matter. Monsieur Grenouille. Yes. Let's see his relationship with Monsieur Grenouille. God rest his soul. What was your relation with Monsieur Grenouille? We're business partners. Well, that's kind of interesting. Monsieur Grenouille, Senor Perdor, and myself all own a third share. Well, some tell me you want more share. Excuse the crassness of the question, but that means that you and Senor Perdor now own half the company each, correct? Correct. I suppose that is a slight benefit. Yes, a benefit, exactly. Okay. Monsieur, you must understand that Monsieur Grenouille and I were friends as much as we were business associates. I mourn the man's passing, of course. Yes, I do. I want to ask more about it. Why did Monsieur Grenouille visit the garden? That is a good question. I believe he wanted some fresh air. The steak did not sit well with him, I fear. Oh, I see, but that's quite coincidental timing, isn't it? How so? Well, Monsieur fell sick and left the room after the photographer arrived, just before the murder occurred. One might draw a link between food and the sickness. Oh, he got poisoned, I see. Diane? The events are too closely to be a mere coincidence. I am no expert, but I think steak would be a perfect medium to carry a small amount of poison. My word, what a revelation, but what evidence do you have? Oh, there's no hard evidence of poisoning, but we can speculate. No, we cannot. Oops. I see. So you can lose favor with the jury. Gotcha. Alright, I learned that little thing. Okay, let's talk about the garden then. We saw the murder garden for ourselves. What's with all the horses? When's the last time you visited it? I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years. Ah, here we go. Years, you say? Indeed. That's not right. Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up scrutiny. Oh, and why is that? So we have our evidence that you visited the garden recently. Balderdash, my word is gold. Look at the cigar. Yeah, I got the cigar right here, baby. So it was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Right beside where the murder occurred. Cigar butt? That's, that could belong to anybody. Please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself. Okay. That is indeed the remains of one of my cigars, but I must apologize for I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help in the enemy, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin. You see, that's perfect. I would find that believable if the cigar was casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience and a little paddling. The cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden. Why not just throw it away, you idiot? Are there? Because I can only think of one. That is, you, Baron Roguel, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities. Did I now? And what illicit activities would those be? Okay, you want me to spell it out? I will. Let's put everything on the table. You murdered Monsieur Grenouille. That is why you're trying to keep it hidden. Directly accusing me of murder. How shamelessly brazen. This is ludicrous. Bird is upstanding, blah blah blah. I'm a patsy that got bought out. I'm an idiot. No evidence. Think harder, Monsieur Raffington. Every piece of evidence points the Baron as the prime suspect. Want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. Also, I like this music. Why couldn't this music be happening when you do it? His lion's claws are sharp as a surgeon's blade. Getting a fraud would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Raboon confessed just moments that he feared his claws. Ridiculous. I would never threaten a man with violence. You want a motive? The Baron has at least 10,000 francs worth of a motive. By removing a business bargain, the Baron's share of the railway increased from 1/3 to 1/2. This is preposterous. Finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. Are we just gonna get this done in a day? This is amazing. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silver, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To belay the hands of the guests, of course. He hired an easily influenced photojournalist to stage a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of the handless clock to make it easy for editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said. Prosecutor, are you gonna let this slanderous yawn go into this and say something? Object. Oh, you pitifully useless. After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminating evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have the time to properly dispose of it. Why? I guess there were people coming. So out of desperation, he threw it into the fountain, out of sight, out of his guests, and snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Senor Puriter Dumiel, since that would ensure total control over the railway company. But he got his daughter instead. Alas, Dame Caroline was the first to happen on the scene, so the Baron improvised. This is outrage. Judge, I demand you disbar this ranting lunatic. No, there's only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth, it says, to frame an innocent girl for murder. You are a bourgeois of the worst kind. How dare you, garçon? The nerve of your lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous. I'm nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist. No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs. You son of a bitch. You incredulous whelp, I ought to gut you right here now well, good job, man. Good freaking job. Like that damn frog. That was freaking easy. Booyah, swish. Well, I don't need a jury. He just admitted to killing the man. Could someone please restrain the bear? I'm on it, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Crowman. Let's go, old man. To the concierge with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself. This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add? In the manner of speaking, no. Then I should now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient in this time. That was incredible. We did it. We just took out capitalism. Go communists. Sparrowson, I think you misunderstand something important. I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It is not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proven Dame Caroline's innocence. All I've done is demonstrate that there's a significant possibility that she is not guilty. I mean, he admitted his guilt, though. Alright, what we got? Did I lose somehow? In light of recent revelation, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we all together. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, we didn't need the jury. Wow, 1-day court? I'm not used to that. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, you did it! You did it without the red herring! Yes, I suppose we did, didn't we? We should head back to office so we can celebrate property. Are we gonna get paid fat amounts of stacks here? Because I'm sure the fat cat's now the sole proprietor of the train now. So he's rich as shit. You did it! I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement. I'm so proud of you both. I'll go get a bottle of wine and 3 or 4 dirty glasses. You're amazing, Monsieur Falcon. Aw, 'twas nothing. I like very much how the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genius. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson just worked at unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there's no need to play coy. Wait, did you actually murder her? Did you actually murder him? Play coy? Don't tell me you're actually being sincere. Bitch, you killed her? You killed him? Now that's a twist. Oh shit. I am completely lost. Oh wow. I thought the goody goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you. Did you kill him? I murdered him. Huh. I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized the opportunity. My papa always said the drunk old frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Roca's cigar by hidden in the garden. Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose that was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris' finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Falcon was edited. It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenouille in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Machine Room to paint me over the rear. Oh no. Shit. The police artists didn't manage to finish altering either photo by trial day. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcone was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. Shit. Fuck. What's with the silence? You should both be proud. How many lawyers in the whole of France could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kitty like me? I think you should leave. Fine, so much for the celebrations. Here's the payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. With adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petite Spartan. Well then, fuck. Falcon, what do we do now? That's a good question. Falcon? Well then, okay. What a twist. I don't think there's any way to get past that without bad things happening. So, yeah. Obviously, okay. That's the end of Act 1. Cool. We just helped a murderer. And we just sent a philanthropist to jail. Wonderful. Well, till the next case then. I think we're gonna do a little bit less guesswork here, and or maybe that's the way this game is though. Like maybe you have to be played in the beginning, and then that way every other case you're gonna be very, very cynical about the situation. But yeah, alright, so that's case number 1 done. Till the next one. Later, Gators. Bye.